Hi everybody, it's Shelly. You don't usually get to see me from this angle of the camera because I'm usually behind it talking to you about something I did, but I'm very excited and I just wanted to explain a project that I just did. And I hope you guys like it and I hope you guys get some inspiration from it. But I wanted a bench in my office. And I wanted a gold bench, and I wanted the bench to have fur on top. And I knew I wanted my bench to have gold legs because in my office, there are blush, white creams, and gold tones. And so I knew what I wanted. I had been searching a while, but I started thinking to myself, do I really want to invest that much money in a bench? Because benches do cost around, y'all, they start at about $100, and I've seen some astronomical prices for these types of benches. So what I did, y'all, was I went to Facebook Marketplace, and I just started, searching through bench, any kind of bench that had a cushion on the top and some nice legs, like I call the legs the bones, so some nice legs. And so what I did, you guys, was once you do that first search for a bench, or whatever you're looking for in the Facebook Marketplace, whenever you go back, there'll be other suggestions for you. Sorry, you guys, I got fur all over my hair and my face. But there'll be other suggestions of people who may have just uploaded something for you. Not necessarily for you, but they may have just uploaded something that matches the search that you just did. And so that's what happened with this. I found this bench and it was only $20. I was stoked because I knew that just even by the picture, the bench was quality. And so it had the legs that I like. It had the length that I wanted. I was so excited. And so typically in Facebook Marketplace, you get to put a range, like I go within a 40-mile radius of my home. So this, I had to go from Suffolk, Virginia to Virginia Beach, Virginia to get it, to Chesapeake. So which was only about 25 minutes. And so I went to pick it up and it was like I said, it was $20. Now I was trying to find a picture of what it looked like at first. But once you buy it on Facebook Marketplace, then it's taken down. So the other 3 videos that I did leading up to this does show partially what it used to look like. It had those cherry wood legs, and it had like a tweed fabric, and it had wonderful padding, you guys. Like the padding was so good that when I brought it home and I decided to reupholsterize it, I was like, I'm not taking that padding out because the young lady that had it, it was in pristine condition. It was awesome. So I left the padding. Another quality that I like about this is that I can sit down, you guys, on it, and my feet don't touch the ground. I love that, y'all. And it's so comfortable. So what I did in summary, I had a fur throw in my home that I really wasn't making good use of. And I said this would be a nice throw to put on top of the existing cushion. And so I had a trusty old industrial staple gun, and I used that to staple the fabric in place. And words of advice for this project would be, make sure your material is long enough to be tucked under the cushion. If you have the opportunity or ability to screw the cushion from the base, that would be great. It would go a whole lot faster. These screws, some of the screws were in so tight with this, y'all, I couldn't do that. But if you could do that, y'all, I highly recommend that you do that. And make sure, like I said, you have enough fabric and that it's even on all sides and that your pattern is going in the direction you want it. You can use something as easy as spray paint. I use metallic gold spray paint, and I'm going to post a picture in this video, you guys, for you to see. I use metallic gold paint, the same paint that I use for my book cases or my display cases that I have in my office that I got from IKEA. If you haven't seen that, go back and see one of my videos, y'all. So it's the same gold family. So go back and look at that. And I'm really excited about it. And unfortunately, I can't turn the camera around so you can see it now. So what I'll do is sign off, and then I'll upload some pictures of it. But when I tell you, you know what I'll do? I'll sign off this video. When I come back, y'all, I will have a live broadcast of what it looks like. You guys are not gonna believe it. Like, I am so this bench will probably go for at least $200 or more. You know how much I paid for it, right? $20. So once you see this bench and you start comparing it to other bench that you see when you go and do a search, it is so worth it to save money. Go to Facebook Marketplace. I'm always available, you guys. You can send me emails if you find something that you want to reupholsterize or whatever, and you want to ask me questions about whether or not, you know, it'll work, or what kind of materials should you consider, or whatever. I want you to send me a message, and I'll be able to answer it in the evening. But once you do your first project, I promise you will be inspired to keep going. And you would save so much money if you do it yourself, if you can. And there's some things that you can't do yourself, but this project was so daggone easy. And it turned out beautiful, y'all. And it's so soft. So I'm going to sign off and come back. Hey, friends, it's Shelly. This is part 2 of me reupholstering this bench that I bought from Facebook Marketplace. So now let me recap. This bench was bought from Facebook Marketplace, y'all. And it was like a cherry wood. And what I did was I went to Walmart and I bought a can of metallic spray paint. I don't know if you can see. Let me see. If you can see, there we go. How metallic that is. It also has a little shimmer in it. And I sprayed it that color because I wanted it to match my bookcases. So what I'm going to do now is take this beautiful fabric that I already had on hand here at the house. And I'm going to use my staple gun to staple it around the cushion. Now, I'm going to leave this existing cushion because the padding is very solid. This is really a well-built piece of furniture. Like, I can't believe I got it for, I can't believe that I got it for 20 bucks. So I am going to reupholsterize this here throw on top of this. And what I want you to keep in mind is if you choose to do something like this and you have material, look at the material to see if there are any seams that could have an impact on how you lay your fabric. For example, do you see the seam here? It's kind of hard to see. Now you can see it, okay. So that seam there, I have to be very careful with that seam when I'm stapling